Okay, so we are going to make a oatmeal in a jar, oatmeal apple pie. All right, so we did 2 tablespoons of brown sugar in each of these. These are so nice to have. You can take them camping. They're also very shelf stable. And then I'm going to do a teaspoon of cinnamon in each of these. They're already smelling really good. And then what makes them super yummy, so for the rest of the jar, I'm just going to fill them up to almost an inch with my dehydrated apple pieces. So what I do with these apple pieces is I just kind of crunch them up. See here, they're crunchy. These are big ones. I kind of make them a little bit smaller. And then I just fill the jar up so it literally will be like apple pie. Oats. So here we have for the apple pie oatmeal. And then to rehydrate it, literally you just take a cup of water and you can pour this in a bowl and you just pour the cup of boiling water over it, let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes, it's done. Or you can put it in the microwave with a cup of water and just, a couple minutes, heat it that way. So that is how we do that. So this is, if you want it to be really shelf stable, you can seal it with either, I have another video I can link below, with a brake bleeder or with a food saver. So that is how we do the apple pie oatmeal. I also wanted to tell you that I also do a muffin mix. So I don't like to do processed foods. So for the muffin mix, I just make a big thing of it. And what I do is I do 6 cups of flour. 3 really. 3, or you could do 4 cups of flour and 2 of the whole wheat if you want to grind your own. 3 cups of sugar, 2 tablespoons of salt, 2.5 tablespoons of baking powder, 1/2 cup of powdered eggs. Now the powdered eggs, you can get those, I know Walmart has them, Costco has them, you can get them on Amazon. And then the 1/2 cup of the instant milk or the powdered milk. This is what I have again. And then I combine them up and I keep them in my airtight, I just mix it up, keep them in my airtight container. And what I do, and it makes about 4 mixes, that's the double batch. That makes about 4 mixes. And then what I do to rehydrate is I use 2 1/4 cup of mix with a 1/3 cup oil and just like 2/3 cup water, just barely. I mean, I don't even fill that up to the 2/3 cup. And then I grease or line muffin mixes. I preheat the oven to 400 and I bake them for about, I think it's 25 minutes or until they come clean. But I usually fold in blueberries or fold in berries. If I mash bananas in them, then I use a little bit less water. So that is how I have my muffin mix. And then I just have a big thing of it. And that makes about 4 batches of muffins. Okay, so that's how I do that. I'm going to finish up these oatmeals. And then I have a brownie mix that I'm going to make too. So I make a brownie mix from scratch. And then I have that in a jar. And then whenever I want to make brownies, if I want something sweet, which is very rarely, I just have that sitting on my pantry too. So there you go. We'll see you soon. We'll make that brownie mix and have our jar snacks and breakfast done. Thanks for watching. Okay, and the last thing I'm going to make is some brownie mix. So if I do want something sweet, I certainly do not want to use any box store stuff that might have MSG or things that are not in. At least I know this will be used with the gluten flour, the pure organic cane sugar, and things like that. So this is just to have some instant brownie mix ready here. So I put in 1.25 cups of flour in a jar here, and then I'm going to do 2 cups of sugar. So this is my organic cane sugar here. 2 cups of sugar. This should fit in a quart jar here. If you wanted to make two, you can. I really don't eat brownies or sweet things very often, so I just have this sitting on my pantry if I did want something sweet or if someone came over and I wanted to make brownies. And then 1 teaspoon baking powder. 1 teaspoon. And then 2/3 cup cocoa powder. I care up if I don't have enough. There we go. I think I will have just enough of this here. And this is unsweetened cocoa powder. And that is it. So to make this, what we'll do is we'll take a cup of melted butter, 3 eggs, and a teaspoon of vanilla. And we will just mix this up into a bowl and put it in a 9x13 greased pan at 350 for 20 to 25 minutes. And this is our brownie mix right here. So we have our muffin mix that we can add our berries to. We have our oatmeal, our apple pie oatmeal, and our brownie mix. So that is how we can easily have our mixes in a jar, instant breakfast, and yeah, that's just another way to have some quick and healthy treats. And thanks for watching. Please like and share. It does help my channel and I appreciate it. Be blessed. Have a great day. Bye.